This is a poem for Brian, me and Ludo. I went to a cabaret event at the Balsamine Theatre, just around the corner. I went one evening with Brian and the following evening with Ludo, and it was a crazy spectacle. Drag cabaret. And our host for the evening was a talking cloud, a French-speaking cloud called Jean-Claude, wrapped in a white quilt, wearing a pillow on its head and two open-mouthed fish for slippers. Later in the show, the cloud sang, "When I was young, it seemed that life was so wonderful, a miracle, oh, it was beautiful, magical," then cried. Bursting in a super skinny cowboy in stilettos and denim cut-off shorts who kept drawing pretend guns from his pretend holsters and making out like he was shooting us left and right, then rubbed his two-finger weapon on his tits, which were large pink balloons that burst, flooding the stage with water. A giant white envelope shuffled sideways onto the stage. It was an open envelope, the large lickable V-shaped flap sticking up like a hood for the postman it contained, who had a small red ball gag in his mouth, which he'd pop out and suck in again, delighting the audience to a silly, squeaky techno beat. And there was a tree with two small eyes up in its crown, barely moving from its spot, till at one point it started lifting its trunk to reveal a young woman who stepped out from behind the bark, walked towards us, up steps and out the theatre door. Seconds later, the tree was up on high, then playing a harp in the sky. Shrimp Saganaki. "I really like things that straddle," was the last phrase that left Jim's mouth before he ran across the road to meet his girlfriend Kelly to catch the catamaran to the next small island at high speed. Straddle was his final word as he stood up at the pavement table, unsure of paying inside or out, even of staying longer, until he got the sudden call, and if the truth be told, he was himself a straddler of sorts. Something between wanting to speak to us and not, somewhere between a beard and not, between wanting a bit of adventure but also wanting to know exactly how it's going to be, so he can unwind and relax once he finally gets there. What with the gruelling job, not only his but also hers. Though just then he wasn't gruelling but straddling, for an hour or so. No, it was less, with his paperback by a writer I hadn't heard of, but I've heard of no one. Though you had, lunch done, the shrimp saganaki between us, a straddling kind of dish, with its token two shrimp in their shell, though, let's face it, the feta didn't straddle, a hefty brick. And then he was gone, going wherever he was venturing to with her and his book and his confessed love of straddling, but I didn't ask, maybe Poros, maybe Hydra, and they'd be there soon, having sailed to where they were sailing, to straddle a while longer, though he did say his flight was Sunday, which means Monday would be gruelling again for both of them. But meanwhile, he'd have read a few more pages and be a bit further along in his story. Because it's such a sunny day, I'll read a poem about rain, and one with repetition.
There you go.
And this is after a line by Thomas A. Clarke. You must know the wonderful Scottish writer, minimalist nature poems. And he had this line, "Centuries of Rain." Centuries of rain, centurions of rain in the centre of rain, the entries of rain, the tries of rain amid cries of rain, carry in the rain, carrion in the rain as a carry-on of rain. Curry favour with the rain, carry out the rain, in carry the rain, the carried away rain, at the core of rain, a roar of rain. Don't refrain from rain or cash in the rain, be rash with rain. In cushionable the rain, such cushy rain. So cushion the rain, don't caution the rain or cosh the rain, a cache of rain. It's kosher, the rain, a kirsch flavoured rain, in Kashmir, the rain. With cures of rain, irons of rain, Marie Curie in the rain, the currents of rain, the stents of rain, on the tents of rain, the torrents of rain, as a rent of rain, as a rose-scented rain, this scent rain, by the saint of rain, the Saint-Saëns rain, the sorrows of rain and the tides of rain, as sororities of rain. Oratories of rain, as rotaries of rain, by the notaries of rain, sorcerers of rain, making scarcities of rarities of rain, the rat-a-tat-tats of rain, tut-tuts of rain, that tinnitus of rain, those tarots of rain, dealing rants of rain, tarantulas of rain, rain in a rut, in routines of rain, on same routes of rain, of sweets of rain, on suits of rain, of suitors in the rain. Their stories of rain, so sore in the rain, out of sorts in the rain, stunted by rain, in a stunt of rain, a scent of rain, on the crest of rain, arrested by rain, in the ruins of rain. And I finished this one. Thank you, Laura, for curating. This is a poem about a Laura, not a Laura. We went to Pompeii, and there was this wonderful tour guide who took us round. And she just used this emphatic guys at the end of every sentence. Pompeii with Laura. Guys, I'm going to show you everything. Guys, I'm going to blow your mind. Guys, I'm going to tell you all you need to know. Guys, you can all sit on the low wall. Guys, please don't go too far. Guys, this is where you would do business. Guys, I see you're wondering about the stepping stone. Guys, there are no master bedrooms. Guys, this is where they'd welcome you. Guys, that was their private library. Guys, for red they'd burn ochre. Guys, blue was expensive and hard to find. Guys, they were taken off for their own protection. Guys, can you see the carving? Guys, do you see what it is? Guys, can you tell what's advertised? Guys, I think you can decide. Guys, let me take you round the spa. Guys, do you know where spa comes from? Guys, they were tools used for scraping. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed your time. Guys, you're free to see more now. Guys, please have fun exploring. Guys, remember the volcano is north. Guys, it will take another 300 years. Guys, this is the end of me.